All right, my people, welcome back onto this channel. Well, this is another strong one reaching us. House auxiliary was whisked away. Our auxiliary was whisked away by masked security agents. Family speaks. All right, my people, the news in details. Certain relatives of the former chairman of the Park Management System (PMS), Alhaji Lamidi Mukaila, also known as Auxiliary, have raised concerns over his recent arrest. Niger On Point reported earlier that operatives of the Department of State Services (DSS) arrested the embattled former Oyo State PMS boss. The recent arrest comes a year after Auxiliary was arrested after being linked to an alleged attempt by his loyalists to cause trouble in the state following the dissolution of the PMS committee by the state governor Seyi Makinde. Auxiliary was again rearrested at about 4 p.m. on Tuesday at his residence in the Olodo area of Ibadan, the Oyo State capital. Two women who claimed to be relatives of Auxiliary but hid their identities have since responded in a video that Vanguard claimed to have obtained. The video detailed the incident involving the former NURTW leader and the security personnel. One of the women recording the video mentioned that the individuals who took Auxiliary did not disclose their identities before taking him into custody. One of his junior brothers called me that they have arrested Papa without doing anything. He told me that Papa was busy enjoying himself at the table there. Then one of his boys, who happens to be my child, saw a black unidentified security van and said, "Are these not DSS men?" Before Papa Auxiliary lifted up his head, the masked men had cornered him. When Papa saw them, he didn't run away since there is no skeleton in his cupboard. It is someone who has done a bad thing that should be afraid. As he wanted to go upstairs, one of his boys was trying to shield him, but the security men moved faster to stop him. They took him into a waiting van. The van has no number plate or any inscriptions on it. They took him away without telling us where they were taking him to. This is not fair now. How should they arrest an innocent man? She said. Well, meanwhile, Niger Point understand that Auxiliary has been on the run since last year after security forces were informed about his intention to incite chaos and disorder in Oyo State. His house was raided, leading to the discovery of a significant cake of weapons, including firearms, machetes, and then other hazardous tools. Despite his attempt to ascend the stairs, he was prevented by armed individuals who fired warning shots into the air. All right, my people, this is another strong one we are actually getting. Auxiliary was whisked away by mass security agents, and the family has actually disclosed this. All right, and then right now, as it stands, my brother, my sister, this is exactly what we are talking about. Well, any position one is having in this country, one must aspire to be educated, because he sees everybody as passengers ready to board vehicle. All right, and meanwhile, according to Yunusa Salami, says, well, he is my real oga, but the problem he had is that he can't keep silent, and he is more of a talkative. He was arrested after Akin Yefa interviewed him. Then he talked anyhow. Where Enuyi no loma pa Oba Alafara. Okay, well, that's another strong one that is reaching us here. Somebody's saying, oh, yeah, so you are right, my brother, on this one. Well, now this man had been arrested. The evil that men do always come for them, no matter what. That's another thing we are getting. Yes, majority of people have actually said a lot of things about this auxiliary of a thing, and what they've said about him so far are not good tidings at all. They are bad tidings against him. And one thing I know for sure is that as far as this life is concerned, nobody is perfect, and you can't say you own yourself. God is just the greatest, and then in anything you do, always try your best to always do good. If you want to talk about the story of this man, then you understand that the story of this man is not a story that is befitting to the good people of Nigeria, most especially to the good people of Oyo State. A lot of things actually happened, and if we want to relate what he has done so far against the people of Yòrùbá land, most especially the Yòrùbá nation movement, then you understand that this man is only the good Lord that will definitely arrest him if he has to be arrested finally, because now he can never escape it. Yes, so he has done a lot of harm to the movement. Yes, so is it about the Kokoro that I want to talk about? One of the Yoruba nation warrior that he and his gang member beheaded and did a lot of atrocities on. Or which one do we want to talk about? Or we want to talk about the life of innocent souls that they have taken, this set of people, simply because they believe that the world is under their feet, but God is bigger than them. A lot of people are saying that, oh, any bombe. Well, and many people have talked about the fact that he has been running from the governor of Oyo State also, and only God knows what this set of people have actually done to themselves. But what we have seen so far had been that they never had a good record. Yes, they never had a good record, most especially in the society. Yes, it's only the good Lord that will continue to deal with every enemy of our souls, one after the other, either they like it or not. Yes, this same auxiliary had been the enemy of Yoruba nation movement. Yes, they have been an enemy to the group, of which we already know that as far as Yoruba nation movement is concerned, is towards good, not for evil. But anybody who is against this movement must actually be dealt with. Then anyone who is still against this movement, you should know that such a person is not supposed to be living with good people at all, because what the Yoruba nation movement is talking about is for the people to be liberated, for peace to reign in Yoruba land, most especially Yoruba land, for the people to be able to go to their farmland, have peace, and go about their daily activities peacefully, and for Fulani to not to be able to capture and stop these people from doing what they are supposed to do. And anybody who is against that, then that person should be dealt with by God. Yes, we have left everything in the hands of God to deal with this kind of people, and then definitely they will surely go down for it. And exactly what it is, my brother, my sister, a lot of things though had actually been said onto this one. What more can we say? Meanwhile, my brother, my sister, let me have your own take on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates if you are just joining us on this channel for the first time. All right, thanks and God bless.